Delighted to be here. This is one of our favorite events as Rotarians. Welcome to the annual A.B. Sawyer Youth Recognition Day, the Unsung Heroes program. It is a great day for the Metro Rotary Club of Louisville. The Unsung Heroes program honors students whose high school experience has reflected dedication to service, working behind the scenes without intent or purpose for recognition. The recognition of these heroes is based on the Rotary ideal of service above self, service to the community, pursuit of excellence in our individual interest, and understanding of the broader significance of the popular expression, "There is no I." The Youth Recognition Awards are presented in his heroes. A.B. Sawyer. Throughout his life, Mr. Sawyer worked to open doors of opportunity for people. He sought no recognition. His satisfaction came from helping improve his community. We are honored to have several guests with us today, and I ask that you stand and be recognized as I call your name, and please hold your applause at the end. From Jefferson County Public Schools, Dr. Donna Hargins, Superintendent. From Bellarmine University, Jay Gatrell, Vice Provost. From Spalding University, President Tori Murden McClure. From Jefferson Community and Technical College, Ty Handy, President. And from the University of Louisville, Ms. Jenny Sawyer, Director of Admissions. Thank you so much for being here today. We would also like to recognize Ms. Paula Logue and Ms. Laura Young, representing Texas Roadhouse, who have graciously provided gift certificates for our unsung heroes over here. Thank you very much for your time. This year, 49 high schools nominated 65 students. All 65 are worthy of being recognized as an unsung hero. Of course, only one, though. One hero per school. Given our purpose here today to recognize the unsung, I'm confident that those not selected will not miss a beat as they continue with their personal service ideals. Representatives from Rotary clubs who sponsored our students are here today. So will the representatives from each club stand as I call your name, and again, please hold your applause. From the Prospect Goshen Rotary Club, President Alan Laughlin and Foundation President Herb Schulteper. From the Louisville Suburban Rotary Club, President A.W. Buey and Unsung Hero Coordinator Bill Taffel. From the Southwest Rotary Club, President Dana Schlusher and President-elect Robin Corbett. From the East Louisville Sunrise Rotary Club, Unsung Hero Coordinator Bob Mueller, Beverly Clark. And from the Rotary Club of Louisville, President Alex Bridges is a little bit under the weather today, but then we have our own Craig Sherman. Craig, where are you? Craig, who puts this thing together. He's out there in the hallway doing stuff. And then Cheryl Kersey over there by the door. So please, let's give them all a hand. Gandhi said the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And today we will get a glimpse of how these unsung heroes have lost themselves in their service to others, in their school, their community, and sometimes the world. So, unsung heroes, as I call your name, please stand in place to be recognized, and I would ask the audience to hold your applause until the end. We will start with the row to my right. Samira C., Vice President of the Westport TAP Leading Ladies Leadership Group. Samira gives back through her many activities in school, church, and community. She says, "It delights me to see the joy on the faces of those I help." She's a member of the Science, Math, and Right Technology, or SMART Club, and constantly receives school academic recognition awards. Jaden Scrooge, Ballard High School, President of the school's Blood Drive Club for 2 years. Jaden organized life-saving school-wide and community blood drives that earned her recognition as the 2016 American Red Cross Volunteer of the Year. She was also named one of 25 YMCA Youth Character Honorees, and she plays on Ballard's field hockey and lacrosse teams. Sydney Page LaRue. Sydney, very active in the Rose Theater Company, and has has served as costume manager, working with a crew to design and create costumes for each cast member for 3 productions each year that she's completed her scholar species, a long-term independent research project entitled Cinema, A Lack of Female Presence. Caleb Payne from Evangel Christian School. Gracious to help others without hesitation, Caleb achieves this helping hand through his involvement in the basketball, soccer, and track team. His passion is to help others meet their personal physical gains by body shaping. He volunteers at the nursing home, children's home, and during mission trips. Heba Ali Al-Jumaili from Fairdale High School. Heba is a peacekeeper. She makes sure that people's voices are heard and no one is ignored. She was elected to present on the topic of possibility of accepting diversity at the JCPS Ideal Festival. Heba has served as class officer for several years, a member of the Chamber Orchestra, Beta Club, and the National Honor Society. Farouk Ramnich, did I get that right? Yes. From Fern High School. Farouk's multicultural background and global exposure makes him unique among his peers. He is actively involved with the Bosnian American Islamic Center and Kentucky Refugee Ministries, teaching English as a second language and helps refugee families move into their new Louisville homes. He won the Go for Launch Higher Orbits Experiment Design Challenge, is an AP Scholar of Distinction, and has received the John Yormuth Book Award. Mario Isabel Lopez Hernandez from Liberty High School. Utilizing her positions in student government, Maria believes in the power of her words and turns them into action as a force of good on the world. Through her behind-the-scenes proposal writing, planning, and conferences with school administrators and staff, she's had an impact in her school's extracurricular activities. Tyler Satterfield, Louisville Naomi School. The 3 words that describe this acclaimed Governor Scholar would be disciplined, intelligent, and approachable. This student athlete maintains high academic standards, receiving many awards such as the Churchill Scholar, Bellarmine Distinguished Scholar, and the National Academy of Future Scientists and Technology Award of Excellence. Arlen Ochoa, Moore Traditional High School. As an officer in the Moore High School's Health Occupations Students of America group, Arlen is a leader in the school's Stop the Bleed initiative, in which students are training teachers on how to stop the bleed and advocates for this important topic. She's in charge of all the media that is produced for the program. Amber Miller, Presentation Academy. Volunteering for a variety of groups, the elderly, the children, and the poor, these diverse populations help Amber appreciate her own gifts and helps her realize how serving others also benefits personal self-growth. She volunteers at St. Vincent de Paul's Soup Kitchen, Nazareth Home, Passionate Earth and Spirit Center, and Hand-in-Hand Mission Trips. Shelby Lynn Sullivan, Seneca High School. Shelby has made giving back to others a way to help her community and reminds others that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Shelby is active in many school clubs and activities. A partial list includes ROTC, National Honor Society, and the track team. She volunteers for Toys for Tots, Angel Tree, and various school activities. Blake Christian Chifwood. Christine. Blake is quiet and reserved in nature, helping others without fanfare or seeking anything in return. She's developed leadership skills through her work tutoring children at the Backside Learning Center, Fairdale Lions Club, President of Leading Ladies, FBLA, Project SMART, TAP Leadership Award, and Distinguished Scholar Award. Michael Jaden Christopher. Michael Jaden Christopher McDonald. In Southern High School. Michael strives to be a role model to others. This becomes apparent through his volunteer activities as a student teacher's aide, educating students in the financial literacy, and serves as a peer tutor to special needs students. He is on the varsity cross-country team, member of the Beta Club and the National Honor Society, and has received awards in business economics. Tanner Joseph Dimley, Trinity High School. Tanner's not with us today, but he has generously given of his time and efforts to Coast Children's Hospital and the American Heart Association, which he benefited from at a very young age. Tanner is involved in a variety of school activities and serves as the basketball and lacrosse team manager. Lindsay Woodrow, Wagner Traditional High School. Lindsay is actively involved in her school and community. This honor roll student is a member of Wagner's Advanced Mixed Choir, Southeast Christian Church Youth Group, and is a member of the All-County Choir. When Lindsay's not singing, she volunteers with Dare to Care Food Bank, Coast Children's Hospital, and the local nursing home. Sponsored by Southwest Louisville Rotary Club. Kiana, where are we? Over here. Kiana Winker, Butler Traditional High School. There's Kiana. Kiana's volunteer involvement has benefited other students because of her calm demeanor and willingness to help. She's involved in the Louisville Education and Employment Partnership, or LEAP, peer tutor for Butler's special needs classrooms, the Beta Club, and National Honor Society. She is also she volunteered for the Susan G. Cohen Breast Cancer Walk. Destiny Harris, Pleasure Ridge Park High School. Overcoming many obstacles at a very young age, Destiny is a dedicated student and a member of the advanced program. An example of her extracurricular activities include PRPHS choir, class officer, Beta Club, and serves as the school's mascot during football games, which she's on TV. Sponsored by Sunrise East Rotary Club, Christopher Alexander Lund, Academy of Louisville. Christopher's interest in audio and lighting has led to his involvement in many school productions and church services. He puts his passion to work behind the scenes with his tech work for the prom for students with special needs, drama club, and church services. He has completed over 740 hours of volunteer work over the last 3 years. Wow. Tress and Winnington, Christian Educational Consortium. Tress's leadership skills shine through her local and international volunteer activities. She's worked in an orphanage in South Africa, elder care services in Haiti, and locally within refugee ministries. This is just a glimpse of how she has spent her 800 plus hours of volunteer service. Elizabeth Haley McIntyre, Eastern High School. It is said Elizabeth has a spark about her, a definite twinkle in her eye. She is the spark that fills a group with energy and enthusiasm to complete projects together for Habitat for Humanity, Angel Tree Program, Holiday Caravan, Breaking Bread, and the Food Literacy Project. Megan in Baskerville, Atherton High School. Megan volunteers as a library aide, tutor, and with an education co-op. Outside school, she is a volunteer dog walker, reads to her sick father, and does park cleanup in the Portland neighborhood. Despite hurdles, obstacles, and hardships, Megan maintains an optimistic and can-do attitude. Alexia Nicole Beard, Beth Haven Christian School. Lexi leads by quiet example, academically, relationally, and athletically. She's captain of the softball team, a member of the varsity basketball and volleyball teams, the Beta Club, and serves as senior class chaplain. Lexi actively assists in providing meals to first responders during times of crisis and helps to coordinate meals and comfort stations for both large response events to occasional meals in the emergency break rooms. Mark Daniel Flint, Benet School. Or is it Bennett School, Benet? Through his determination and courage, Mark has become actively involved in his school and the community. His school activities include a garden club, cheerleading squad. Through his community-based education program, Mark has volunteered at the TV Young Science Warehouse and Spalding University. Faiza Amiri, Central High School. Faiza has given of her time and talent to assist those immigrating and recently immigrated into the United States by tutoring ESL students in English and math at the Louisville Library. She's an active member of the Muhammad Ali Center Council of Students and Metro Youth Advocates. Her school activities include the robotics, chess, and international clubs, the National Honor Society, and the soccer team. Now we go to this side of the stage. Donna Reddington, the Sales High School. Energetic in his volunteer activities, Trey, he's called, like they call Trey, is an inspiration to others through his participation in many clubs and activities. He's a member of the Governor's Cup Future Problem Solvers, National Honor Society, and a baseball manager. Outside of the classroom, Trey can be found assisting in the school's Learning Resources program, volunteering for the Crusade for Children, and refereeing games with local youth soccer programs. Christine Zigre, Doss High School. Christine made quite the transition her junior year from a rural county school to a large urban school, but that did not deter her enthusiasm and blossoming of her natural leadership skills. She's a member of the Ladies of Leadership, Finance Academy, FBLA, and Chess Club. Other volunteer activities include work at Custer Children's Hospital, Feeding America, and provides child care 24 hours a week. Catherine Elizabeth Walker, DuPont Manual High School. Catherine ranked first in her class. She embraces the promotion of others. She's given countless volunteer hours for many community organizations, school clubs, and projects. Her philanthropic work has raised thousands of dollars for organizations such as Neighborhood House, the Americana Community Center, and the Louisville Urban League. Hannah Thibodeau, Highlands Latin School. Hannah is committed to her academic studies while pursuing her artistic interests outside of the school community. She is a member of the varsity volleyball team, House Tenant, which is student government, and the drawing club. She's an active member of her church community and has participated in the Governor's School for the Arts, also a dancer in the production of the Nutcracker. Austin Miles Kramer, Holy Angels Academy. Austin is always available when help is needed. He volunteers weekly at the St. Mary's Center, a choir member at St. Simon and Jude Church, plays music at the nursing home, and lends a helping hand to his neighbors. Austin is a member of the basketball team, drama, chess clubs, and a lector at Mass. Kaylee Thornsberry, Holy Cross High School. Global and local organizations such as Supplies Overseas, Volunteers of America, WaterStep, and the Red Cross benefit from Kaylee's volunteer activities. She works tirelessly for these and other organizations, always trying to find new ways of service. She's president of the Kentucky YMCA Youth Association, the National Honor Society, and is a member of the Cross Country Field Hockey team. May Chu, Iroquois High School. May has been involved with fundraisers to provide food and clean water to third world countries. She's involved in the WaterStep Shoe Donation Program, Rotary Interact Community Service Club, Kentucky United Nations Assembly, and Brightside Cleanup Club. Molly Abate, daughter of Ethiopian refugees. Molly works hard each day to accomplish the American dream. She selflessly gives of her time to help with family needs and works with young children through babysitting and after-school enrichment programs. She's a senior class officer on the Principals Advisory Board, a member of the National Honor Society Beta Club, Prep Club, and Yearbook. Justin Schneider. Schneider. Did I get that right? Schneider? Schneider. Schneider. I'm sorry, Justin. I tried. Jeffersontown High School. Justin has earned the honored rank of Eagle Scout. As part of working toward his achievement, he's completed many volunteer hours and received a number of commendations. Justin is active in the Beta Club, Principals Forum, Robotics Club, ACE Mentor Program, and J-Town Cardboard Boat Regatta. Claire Rose Bidmer, Louisville Classical Academy. Claire is Jimmer's hardworking, highly motivated student. She participates in a variety of activities from Girl Scouts, where she hiked parts of the Appalachian Trail, and Boy Scouts, where she was a crew leader on a 70-mile hike. She also attended the Royal School of Church Music Choir Camp for 5 years. Isabel Elise Geller, Kentucky Country Day. Isabella is involved in a variety of activities, both in school and in the community. She serves as Vice President of B'nai B'rith Youth Organization, Jewish Community Center, Math and English Tutor, and babysits. She is an AP Scholar, has participated in the Governor's Cup and Future Problem Solvers competition. Jacob Hoffman, Louisville Collegiate School. Jacob is the engineering guy in Collegiate. He is beloved in the school community, from the youngest kindergarten to the most senior faculty, because he is willing and eager to help anyone in any way. The combination of his passion for engineering and his enthusiastic creativity has helped ignite a movement at Collegiate, one in which students and faculty flock to the new Makery Lab. Jacob led the tech crew for the school's dramatic plays and musicals. He's a member of the robotics team and volunteers at the school's booth at the Louisville Maker Fair. Abigail Marie Just, Mercy Academy. Abigail is able to impact many people through her kindness and generosity as she volunteers for a wide range of organizations: Signature Healthcare, Jefferson Memorial Forest, the Louisville Zoo, and refereeing for first and second grade basketball. Trenton Santos Martinez from Pitt Academy. Trent is quiet by nature, but has a big heart that demonstrates a commitment to learning and a dedication to helping others. This Special Olympian athlete also played on football, basketball, and softball teams. His volunteer and work experiences include Eastern Area Community Ministries, Dare to Care, Save-A-Lot, and McDonald's. Charlie Patrick Bowles, Portland Christian School. Charlie serves the school by volunteering to work extra hours on school drama productions, then seeks ways to serve the community by volunteering at YWAM, Youth with a Mission, and the World Community by going to Nicaragua on a mission trip. His drama club activities include stagecrafting, building sets, and lighting and sound crew. Emma Kathleen Greenwood, Sacred Heart Academy. Emma is compassionate, selfless, and cares deeply about issues of social justice and equality. Her passion to serve is evident in her 10-plus mission trips, hand-in-hand ministries, St. John's Shelter, and numerous activities at St. Patrick's Parish. She's a member of the field hockey, swim, and track and field team. James Lincoln Risley, St. Francis High School. James is a leader, athlete, diligent student, a committed athlete who dabbles in tennis and soccer management. However, basketball is his true love, scoring over 1,000 points this year. James volunteers at a food pantry, Louisville Science Center, Cabbage Patch, and the Boys and Girls Club. Jacob Anthony Devine from St. Xavier High School could not be here with us today. I believe they're on retreat. St. Xavier and the Trinity honorees are on retreat, so they were not able to be here today. But Jacob's extracurricular activities focuses on helping those in need. He is active in the St. Joseph of Arimathea Society. I just have to say that when I left her. Volunteers at funerals of people who have no one there for them. Project Warm, American Community Center, Dare to Care, the Red Cross Blood Drives. Juwan Marquise Lewis from the Academy of Shawnee. Juwan is a member of Men Equality, a student-to-student mentorship program. He is a Louisville Urban League Black Achiever who is committed to helping youth become positive role models in the community. He also gives his time as a volunteer at the homeless shelter. Juwan has had perfect attendance at Shawnee and earned a Career Readiness Award for his focus area in engineering. Serving others has given Juwan a better understanding of what citizenship is. Lillian May Vidito, Valley Traditional High School. Lillian is the face of Valley High. She volunteers her time for many events, promoting the school, recruiting potential middle and high school students at open houses and other similar events. She is captain of the softball team and volunteers at a company that sends medical supplies overseas. Alexandra Shane Russell, Valor Traditional Academy. Alexandra is dedicated to her academic career, having completed 24 college hours in dual credit classes while maintaining a 20-hour-a-week job. She's a distinguished scholar, member of the archery and cross-country team, and is president of the Beta Club. Alexandra tutors students and is a fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project and volunteers with Dare to Care. Leanne Sarah Namba from Walden School. With an eye toward medical school in the future, many of Leanne Sarah's volunteer activities are centered around medical-related activities. She collected $15,000 worth of medical supplies that were sent to Haiti, Kenya, and the Dominican Republic. She volunteers with supplies overseas and organizes a panel of healthcare professionals to speak to students and answer questions about professions in the medical field. Aaron Nobles, Western High School. Aaron juggles the rigors of academic studies, including participating in academic and athletic teams. He works with his younger siblings in their academic studies and his peers in the college admissions process. He is IC3 certified digital literacy, captain of the Quick Recall and varsity track and field teams, and a member of the cross-country team, a class officer, and member of the Rotary Interactive Club. Ashton Left, Whitefield Academy. Ashton is involved in many school clubs, the Beta Draw Club, Student Leadership Institute, is a class chaplain, and a captain of the varsity volleyball team. Through her church, Ashton has been actively involved in the disabilities ministries locally and has participated in mission trips that serve the disabled. Azuri Dodson, Youth Performing Arts School. Azuri describes herself as an insightful, funny, talented, independent, clumsy nerd who enjoys color coding and gummy bears. She has challenged herself with rigorous academic studies. Azuri's interests have evolved over the years as she's developed a passion toward poetry. She's a member of the executive board of Young Poets of Louisville and is partnered with Forward Radio, a local radio show to introduce relationship between activism and poetry in Louisville. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our class of undergraduate. They get a nice little packet. You have a packet in front of you, right? Yeah, there's like nice stuff in there. Nice surprises. Because we want to recognize the counselors, faculty, principals, parents, family members, and guests of any of our unsung heroes who are here today. Could you please stand? We want to recognize you and thank you for your support of these young people and your guidance. Success. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here today. We know it's the middle of the school day, middle of the work day, but it is such a wonderful pleasure to honor these young people. We also want to thank Actors Theater of Louisville, Fraser International History Museum, the Kentucky Derby Museum, the Kentucky Opera, Louisville Bass, Louisville City FC, Louisville Orchestra, Louisville Science Theater, Louisville Zoo, Skyline Chili, and Texas Roadhouse, because those are all the things they got in those packets on the table. Congratulations to each of you, and students, you can, you're ready for a buffet lunch, but I think they want to take pictures. So before you go off to the buffet lunch, please gather in the front here for pictures, but otherwise I think our buffet line is open. Thank you all so much. This concludes our program, and then Rotary Club meeting starts for lunch. Thank you all very much.